Okay folks, so now we're back on the south side, the south bank, which is the side of the river that I live on, and I've got the Tate Modern behind me. So there's the Tate Modern right behind me, which of course used to be a power station at one time. And I've just walked across the wobbly bridge, or the Millennium Bridge if you like. I swear there's somebody I'm positive there's somebody standing there, but I could be wrong. Anyway, yeah, so I've just come across the wobbly bridge. Look at the river. Look how high it is. Wow, man. This must be at the highest point of it. Look, I don't know if you guys can notice this, because I mean, obviously for people that are not familiar with it or whatever, I mean, and plus the fact I've not vlogged the river much, in the sense that, or at least these early hours of the morning and stuff, but believe me, when I say that's high, that's pretty high. Wow, the river's really high today, on this particular point. I mean, it's literally just about 2-3 feet below me. Normally it's a lot lower than that. I mean, obviously there'll be times in the day when it's high like this, but I mean, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not used to seeing it so high on a regular basis, I suppose. But it looks so high. Looks like it would tip over the edge any minute. No, that's just my imagination and my what's the name, although that doesn't mean to say, I mean, that's why they built the barrier, of course, you know, to prevent it from ever, well, hopefully from ever overflowing the banks. But yeah, you know, with all these different weather conditions and all the rest of it that we have these days, you know, some people reckon that even the barrier eventually at some point won't be able to prevent a storm surge and a high tide and blah blah blah, because of course this is a tidal river, of course, and you know, it's quite awesome actually. I love the Thames. The Thames River's amazing. What a river, what an amazing city, one way or the other. Wow, so quiet as well. I mean, because normally this place is packed with tourists, especially in the summertime, but even in the winter time, even the last few days when I've been past here for one reason or another, and it's packed, heaving with tourists, and the place is buzzing with people and noise and sound and buskers and what have you. Now it's as quiet and as solitary as anything. Wow, it's pretty smart. It's pretty it's pretty smart. I don't know why I was saying that. It's pretty interesting. Oh, I don't know. I am so tired, folks. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Oh dear. I love the reflections. The reflections just, I think they're so awesome. I just love the way the river reflects like that. I also find it a little bit scary when it's so high up. It does scare me a little. I'm not frightened of water in the sense of, like, you know, I don't mind swimming in this. I've swum in the sea, well, many years ago now. I've not done it for a long time. I was a youngster when I swam in it, and that was at Blackpool, I think. I think it was Blackpool. I can't remember where it was off the top of my head. It was one of the seaside resorts. Could have been even at, oh, anyway, I can't honestly remember, but yeah, so I'm not frightened in the sense of, what's that, I can swim in it and all the rest of it, and not sure I would like to swim in that though, to be quite honest. Not that it's a polluted river anymore like it used to be, but you know, I mean, you know, it's pretty clean these days, or what have you, but still, you know, the temperature and the currents in this river are not to be messed with, especially in certain parts of it. But I don't know, just water at night time, and particularly in confined spaces, just really scare me. It just feels so, I don't know. Oh, blow. I think it's just my imagination. And like I say, it's now, what time is it? Let me just check. It's now 25 past 3 in the morning. So as you can imagine, I've been walking around. I've been walking all the way over there. So obviously through St. Paul's over there, and then all the way over to there, all the way over to the Barbican. In fact, I can't even see where the Barbican is from here. Normally you can see the big tall towers, but I guess it's kind of where that crane is, I think. I know there's several cranes in front of me, I know, sorry. For all the buildings, not... See, they're not all just cranes either. Some of the buildings have actually got red lights on them. I guess just in case aeroplanes can't see them, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, the Barbican's are over in that direction, so I kind of walked all over there, all the way through the city over there. That's the city, all those buildings that you can see in the distance over there. So yeah, basically, I feel pretty exhausted right now, to be quite honest. Boy. Yeah. So, yep. So, nice little adventure. Nice roam around. And we'll see what we can see. But I think basically we are definitely coming towards the end of this marathon vlog, so I'm going to leave it there just for now, folks. Oh, sorry. Oh man, just even to move I'm getting all stiff because it's so damp and cold. It's not, like I said, it's not freezing cold, but it's obviously cold, and it's more about the damp than anything. That's the thing with this country, like I said. You know, we complain and moan about it, and you know, typical British thing to do, I guess. But yeah, the thing is that it is the damp more than anything. Seriously, we're such a damp country. We really are. You know, other places might be wet, but then it dries out pretty well. You know what I mean? Whereas even when we dry out, kind of thing, we're still pretty damp. Oh, flipping heck, it's gone really dark here. Oh man. Yeah, so, okay folks, like I said, I am pretty exhausted now. So, I think I'm definitely going to leave the vlog here for the time being. Oh, the station's locked up. Haha. When I walked through here earlier on, a few hours ago, well, I have no idea what time that was, to be perfectly honest with you. I'd guess around about 12:30 it was still open. The Victoria line will still be open. It's a 24-hour thing now, but I think I'm going to get the 159 because it's just going to be easier for me to get the bus down here rather than try and walk all the way back to Victoria. I mean, I could do, but one, it'll cost me more, and two, it's just more straightforward. Just go straight down here and come out at Westminster Bridge and get the 159 basically. So, because it's an all-night bus anyway, so you know, there will be one at some point. Yeah, so okay, for now, as always, I shall leave it there, and I shall catch you folks later. Bye for now. Hi folks, so I just spotted this. This looks really cool. Look at this thing. Wow, how amazing is this? This old flipping vehicle like that's pretty cool, man. Not sure what it's all about, like, but bonkers and British. Yeah, that sounds about right. Mulled wine, spice cider, hot whiskey. So it's obviously some sort of which I suspected it might be, actually, some sort of vending thing, you know, where they sell drinks and stuff. But wow, that looks pretty cool, man. Wow, how awesome is that? Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Yeah, sorry folks, I thought I can't walk past that and not vlog that. That looks really cool, man. Wow. Yay. Awesome. Wow, it's so empty here, at least. You can definitely hear a lot of traffic noise though. Or is it traffic noise? Or is it just the hum of air conditioning machines and heating and stuff? I don't know. Can't quite tell what it is. I suspect it's probably... Oh, do you know what? Actually, I've just spotted something. I want to show you guys something. Right, down here, there's a thing. You see that round building? In the distance is the IMAX cinema. But round here, before the IMAX came, and under all these walkways and underneath, this is a sort of like a subway to go underneath the roundabout of the main road up here. This used to be known as Cardboard City because, I don't know, 20 odd years ago maybe, it was just wall-to-wall homeless people down here, and it literally was like a cardboard city, and there was just tons of homeless people lived down here, but eventually when they were building the IMAX and everything and what have you, of course, then they moved them all out, you know. But they were down here for years apparently. I mean, I don't think, I mean, I came to London after they more or less moved them all out. There was still a few knocking about here and there, but for the most part they moved the majority of them out. But yeah, it was all down here. Oh, tons of them apparently, and like I say, it got the nickname Cardboard City. That's what they called it. But yeah, and I can hear a load of flipping what's the name here. There you go. Right. Okay, so yeah. I think anyway, this used to be Cardboard City, like I said. I don't want to take my chances, just in case. I don't know who's making all that loud shouting down here, but rather than, you know, like I said, rather than chance it, because you never know who you're going to bump into down here, I think we won't go all the way through. So just being on the safe side. I can hear a load of very loud voices down there. Don't know if the camera picked that up. In fact, let's carry on the back this way. I was going to go up the stairs, because up the stairs is literally where the main road is. That's where we can hear a little traffic. But yeah, like I said, I just, rather than, you know, just play it safe in it, you know what I mean? Because I don't know who's down there. And what they're doing, what have you. I've got a camera in my hand, and do you know what I mean? It's one thing walking through there, just minding my own business or whatever, but you know, walking through with a camera, you just don't know, do you? Nope, going in the dark, sorry. Right, so yeah, so like I said, just be on the safe side, just to be cautious. But yeah, down there, like I said, that used to be Cardboard City. I just wanted to document that, because I've never documented it before. Actually, that's the first time I've ever told you guys about it. Because, like I say, I think they'd more or less moved them all out when I first hit London myself back in 2003, when I was still homeless myself. Yeah. Oh, sorry, my back is killing me. Oh, my back. Oh boy, yeah, so yeah, I did walk down there one time when I first came to London, because I heard about it. You do, you know what I mean? Was you homeless, you sort of hear it through the grapevine and what have you, and people talk about it. And so one day I was curious, and I think it was just before, or was it just as it was being built? I'm not entirely sure now, to be perfectly honest with you. I can't quite remember when the IMAX was built off the top of my head. Yeah, Anyway, I definitely remember walking down there one time, and there was still a few people knocking about down there. Not many, but there was still a few, and like with all the cardboard boxes and all the rest of it, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was still kind of like a cardboard city still down there. But yeah, like I said, I don't know who's down there, but I can still hear them now, actually. I swear I can. Right, okay. Right, I think basically that's it for now. So yeah, I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you folks later. Bye for now.